great life-affirming video, The Birth and Death of a Fly. It's a circle of life is up there.
Nasty.
Man snaps his pole in 3 places. That is probably not safe for work.
Oh.
And Hicks, you put up the plane crash from inside the plane.
Yeah, that's fucking freaked out. Fez watches this, he might fucking start losing his mind.
Well, I wish there was 3D glasses for Fez on this.
It's just these guys in a small plane. They're flying to a restaurant, was what the description was. And they apparently hit bad air. That's what they said happened. They hit bad air.
Like a fart? Is that what bad air is?
I think it's like fucking like warm air. Like fucking, they hit a patch of it, and they couldn't get any more altitude.
Well, what kind of plane is that?
It almost looks like a prop plane. It's very small. It's a small one.
And it looks like they're in Canada or Alaska or something.
They're in Idaho, actually.
Oh, wow. It's a beautiful country. Well, everything seems to go well so far. Everything's going nice. We're just flying along.
Yeah, and then
Uh-oh.
It's
trouble. Trouble.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, here it is. Boom.
Oh, my God. Are they dead?
No, everybody lived.
Holy shit. That's what I always constantly think about is when I'm on a plane is what is that going to look
Chris,
like when it fucking goes down?
Why would you show that to him?
Holy shit, that is freaking me out.
This is some hot shit going on right now around the internet.
You all right, Fez?
But you're not going to be on this type of plane, Fez. You'll never be on this type of plane.
But still, man, you see the trees coming up, and then it looks like the thing is just rolling into wreckage.
You shouldn't. Yeah, it is. It's rolling in the wreckage. Chris never should have showed you that.
Oh man, I do not want to look at that again.
There it goes.
Everyone lived.
I know, but it's making me feel like we're up this high, and it's like the same size.
There it goes.
It's crashing. They're flipping. The fucking plane is fucking turning upside down.
Chris.
What?
You freaked him out. Put on something nice. You all right, Fezzy?
No, that thing is just like spinning into the ground.
That's okay. Don't go back to it when you know he feels upset. You know what? Here, hold on. Right. Let me put on Lovely Bones right now. It's a life-affirming film that Paulo has given me.
Oh, God.
Sorry Chris did that. He's an asshole.
Like, totally.
But
I know.
You're never going to be in this small plane. It's fine.
But it made me dizzy and feel like I was in it, and we're up this high.
How high are we? We're only like 2 floors up.
36.
Holy shit, no, I'm freaking... Easy, Fez. Easy, buddy.
I can't catch my fucking breath.
You don't even need to catch your breath. This is a place where they give the oxygen to us. Just breathe in.
Oh, my God.
God.
Hicks, for the last time.
Right.
Don't fucking put that up. Okay. Fezzy, do your nice deep breathing.
I can't think of what I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to breathe properly on your own.
Oh, shit!
Hicks.
All right.
I'm not fucking.
It's off.
He is dead.
No, he isn't dead. I promise you.
He's not dead. He's not
dead. They wouldn't even put that out. He just got a little hurt.
He's not dead. He's not dead. No more.
Hicks, seriously, there's a fucking part of you that's just awful.
No more.
There's a part of you that's fucking... Because Fez doesn't like that kind of stuff.
Done. Look, picture Paulo.
That's not helping.
Okay. No more.
Do you think most people would feel that way if they saw that crash, Fez? Or?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, because I think that's like one of the big phobias and fears in the country is fear of flying.
My fear, and I'm glad I have it, is fear of Hicks and his lack of compassion. There you go.
No more, all right? No more planes.
Do you think most people are having the same reaction?
Shocking video.
If they look at that, yeah, absolutely. I'm just hanging on for dear life. I feel like the whole floor's going to give out.
We're safe.
If
We're
it
here.
does, we'll be on the internet like these people. I'll be able to record it right from here. The whole long trip down.
I'll record mine too. I'll be like,
I've always thought on the plane, what's it like as you know it's going down and you're waiting that time until it just crashes. There it is. There it is right there.
They're all safe.
And now I can't get it out of my head.
They're all safe. They're fine.
What you need is another thing of just a safe landing.
All right.
Here's Joe in Utah. You're on Fez.
Yeah, Fez said that he doesn't believe in God, and I just heard him say God in heaven.
Well, he does believe in those kind of...
I do believe in using that name in vain.
Jason, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron, Fez and Road Rash. Hey, Fez, watching that video, is it more nervous today watching that video knowing that O&A and Little Jimmy are flying out to Chicago today?
Oh, God, I don't even want to think about anybody that on a plane.
They're flying in a big plane. They're not in this tiny prop plane.
Big planes never go down. That's the lucky thing.
They're fucking more safe in this fucking tiny plane than these guys would.
Do you feel bad for showing that over and over to Fez until he lost it?
I don't
Do
want...
you feel better now, Fez, or is the image still in your head?
It's still there. I can't let go of the console, and I'm like trying to get my breathing back to where
You've got it
human.
Back. Can I tell you something? If I hadn't been in here before, look at me. Focus on me. If I hadn't been here before, I just walked in now, I'd look over here like there's a guy who doesn't have a care in the world. I mean, yeah, he's a little stiff and he's holding on to the table and his eyes are wet.
I feel like my throat closed up.
Well, in your line of work, you don't want to do that. You got to keep that thing ready to deep throat at any fucking given second.
Yeah.
And just ready to relax.
All times.
Jay in Cleveland, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, Fez, do you ever put yourself in a situation where you don't purposely inject yourself into it?
I'm putting myself in that situation with those guys. I'm looking at that guy. I'm sure he's dead, and everyone's just telling me he's not.
No, he's not dead. He's very fair. You know, Fez does do that. It's why he can't play Madden, because he's always thinking that people are tackling him. I don't know. People are now writing to me. Where is it? Sup on the iBang. What's it under, though? What's the title?
Watch a plane crash from inside the plane.
Don't.
Well, there they are moments before, and everybody's having fun, and they don't realize.
See, that's the thing. It's like everybody's all happy. They don't expect one thing to go wrong. Like the three of us sitting in here.
We're fine, aren't we?
Feeling good.
And then the next second, you don't even know what could happen.
Well, we do know because we saw the video crashes.
Yeah.
Barry, you're on the Run of Fez show.
I wonder what it's like when an elevator car's came.
Clint, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I just want to give Fez a little advice. I've been an air traffic controller for 10 years, and there hasn't been an airline accident involving a death in over 3 years in this country, and there hasn't been a mid-air collision in over 30. So it still is the safest form of travel. You have nothing to worry about, and it's a lot of fun. It's the greatest way to go.
It's really, I know you have stats, but it's really hard to believe it when that video was on. And there they go. They're getting ready to crash again into the trees. See, you can't believe any of those fucking stats because look at...
Hicks, why do you put
There
it
they
back
go.
up?
Look at that. Look at
No,
that.
there it is. There it is. There it is.
It just flipped.
It's just fucking tearing up those trees, and you just see everything getting mangled.
It's upside
None
down.
of the trees died.
The camera's still good. That's how it was.
That's how safe it is.
The camera's still shooting.
Look, there they are. Everybody's happy. There they are. They're napping. They're sleeping. Look, he's taking a nice rest.
He's not napping. He's covered in blood.
That's how I sleep. I just like to cover up in blood and take a nice nap. Everybody's okay.
They've got his head propped up against a log.
That's like
not
a
napping.
pillow. You don't.
He's fine.
All right, they're going into his mouth.
What? Are they pulling a tooth out of his
Yes.
chin?
Yeah.
Yes, he had a tooth in his chin. So what?
Oh, no, that's his chin bone.
Yes, his chin bone. That's connected to the face bone.
Just in the plane crash.
Everything's good. Hicks,
Yeah.
I've asked you 9 times to turn that off.
Oh my God! Look at all the blood coming out of him.
Just don't get yourself caught up in that.
It's just the wreckage.
Do you think that maybe you take this stuff too personal? Easy with that. You can be upset without being all fucking hyper.
All right, see, they put it in slow motion here.
That's not helping anybody. They didn't put it in slow motion. You did. You're slowing it down to make look. That
What?
The
lights.
Yes,
Is
we have
someone
lights.
fucking with the lights on me?
Look, you can see us all, and you know where the light switch is right there. No lights went out.
Like something's happening in this building.
Look
at that. Oh, God, the slow-mo. You just see all the stuff coming through the windshield. You see that guy just getting mangled.
Looks like he has an iPad.
Okay. The important thing is that none of it happened. It's just a TV show. That's the important thing.
It's real. It's a video.
Yeah, this happened in Idaho. These guys hit some bad air. And they
Steve, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Lost their shit.
Hey, yeah. I'm a private pilot, and I fly those little airplanes. That guy's full of shit. You don't hit a warm pocket of air, and the airplane won't climb. The guy overloaded the airplane, and that's why I couldn't climb.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what you got to do, Fez. Get in a nice empty plane.
Yeah.
Don't have any other people.
They're never empty. They're always filled to capacity.
Well, that's the beauty of it. Now, here's the thing that I've been worried about. All right, notice there's a hat up there, right? Mm-hmm. Is that missing afterwards, or were they able to save it? I had a hat.
I mean, that wreckage was pretty terrible, so I think that hat's gone.
I never knew that you had a problem seeing plane crashes from the inside, Fez. This is a new one.
This is the first time I've ever seen a plane crash from the inside.
First time anyone has.
Look at it just spin.
What spin?
The whole plane, after it hits the trees and it starts going down, it's just rolling.
That's just the camera. The rest of it stayed perfectly down. Look at that beautiful scenery.
That they're about to crash into.
The last thing they said before they crashed, the guy yelled, "Hey, a lake over there. There's a deer getting a drink."
Oh.
All right, this is what Liz Sets Fire said. Please keep showing Fez that crash. This is the hardest he's made me laugh in a while.
Why is this funny, Liz?
Well, it's just that you're involved, you're doing stuff, you're part of it.
This is a different angle of the crash. Oh, no.
Holy shit.
Oh, there it goes.
Holy fuck.
Oh, man.
Good, everyone's okay, look.
Oh, that guy just got flung from the fucking plane.
Yes, nicely, though. In a way that made him feel good.
He got tossed out, right?
Nobody was hurt. They said nobody was... What's that?
There's a close-up of that bloody guy's face while he's laying on the log. His eyes are open like... Look, he's dead.
Fezzy, can I just tell you something? He was fine. He owed the other guys money, and they whipped his ass. There was a bet on whether or not they were going to live. They did. He wouldn't... Look, the plane's fine the way it's laying there.
The plane is upside down. Its wheels up in the air. And then you have to think about how you're going to crawl out of that wreckage if you do even get to that part.
Well,
why can't you just stay in it? I would just comfortably stay in the wreckage. And I'd be like, look, you guys can get out if you want, but if it rains, I'm locking this door. I'm laying here in the gasoline.
Guys, is there no light?
It's so insane. It makes you not want to buckle up because you want to get out of that mess of metal.
But remember the old song, "Buckle up, Fez Watley, buckle up. We're going to crash, Fez Watley, so you better buckle up." Here we go. Just watch it from this part because this is slowly helping you.
Angle.
Yeah, this is the angle that doesn't crash.
It's a prettier angle.
It really is nice country in Idaho.
Yeah.
People always bring up the potatoes things, but there's a lot of beautiful country and white supremacists. That's the thing.
Survivalists.
As soon as they crash,
Preppers.
4 skinheads fucked them and killed them.
There it is.
There's safe landing.
Oh,
That's
man.
a safe landing.
That's not a safe landing.
That's a safe landing.
Look, he's getting thrown from the plane.
There it is.
The wings are just folding up like paper.
That means the plane's doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
See? Oh, there he is. There's Fez's favorite guy.
The guy with his chin bone
it's
showing.
Minor injuries. Minor.
Why is that guy putting his thumb into his skull?
Why does anyone put their thumb into their skull, Fez, to see what it feels like?
Feels good.
And that guy is so injured that he can't even say, stop, when you peel the skin back from my chin bone, it hurts.
Well, you got this promise from me that when this building crashes, we're never going to finger your chin bone.
Yeah, we'll probably just be fucking obliterated. It's okay. We're pretty high.
Relax, Fezzy. Relax. You already know your stuff to do. And by the way, do you notice that you're not hyperventilating? You're just angrier now? Why don't you close your eyes and just think about this being a plane.
No.
It's upside down.
Oh, God. It feels like it.
But if anyone can say anything to you, how come I can't say everything's good and you'll be like, oh, yeah, it is? You only want to believe the bad. Why can't we look at the miracle of this? These guys got out safe.
Yeah, they're good.
No, they were torn apart by bears an hour later. But the fact of the matter is...
Look, this guy's fucking great. He was in the back seat, got thrown from the plane.
You ever notice this? You never see, like, in these private things, you see a bunch of guys up there. You never see 4 black guys flying around together?
No.
I did see 4 South American guys flying a plane just like that. And it landed, and they were yelling, unload, unload, fucking pointing guns at us. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking weighing everything here.
Intense. Shit.
And I taste it this way. All right? It's got to be my own taste. Don't fucking sit around with chemicals. I know what I'm looking for.
There's obviously not even a first aid kit on that plane. They've got like a dirty tissue on that guy's face.
Why would they have a first aid kit?
Come on.
You don't normally live through this. Oh, I was in a plane crash. Someone give me a Band-Aid. That's always the flotation. Your seat is a flotation device. Yeah. In history, have you ever heard of a motherfucker saying, floating on this seat, save me? We crashed in the ocean, but luckily, floating on this seat, I was fine.
I'm glad they put the slow motion in. Really captured.
I'm not.
Why?
That's the only way that you really see the propeller coming off.
Yeah.
Let's go over to Art. You're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie. Sound like a million.
Good.
Who does not love animated Fezzy? I would be putting disaster films on a frickin' loop. I'd be listening and cracking my ass up.
He's very much...
Have you looked at this yet?
Can I tell you something?
It's a horror film.
Yeah, but can I tell you something? Just a little while ago, Fez, you were the guy that was afraid to take the stick. And now look at you. You've taken the stick, you've driven that plane into the bottom.
That's right. There's bodies everywhere.
Do we have to keep showing it?
I can't stop
We don't have to.
It's broken.
That's a choice we're making. And can I just tell you something?
And I hate, you know what? The before pictures are just as bad because you know something horrific is going to happen to those guys.
Don't ruin that for everybody, though. There's a lot of people.
Spoiler alert.
It's in the title.
We should put the title up as Fun Plane Ride, Nothing Bad Happens. Be careful, but still, don't turn off in case there's a fun swerve. Now, here's the thing, Fez. When this started, right, you were crying and you wanted it turned off.
Yeah.
You're doing much better with it now.
I don't feel like I'm doing much better with it.
No, you are, because you were crying hysterically at one point, and I was telling Hicks to put it off, but then he kept putting it on, and I noticed that every time after that, you started getting a little bit better, and by the time we're done with this, not only are you going to be able to watch this calmly, you're going to be able to stay calm during your plane crash. That's where I want to get with this.
You'll know what it's like because you've seen this video so many times.
Where I can actually take people up for a plane crash and say, look, it's not so bad.
Check it out, everybody.
Who's ready to crash today, everybody?
I'm
not me.
Fucking nosedive, this fucker. It's probably a good thing those trees were there. It probably broke the fucking
It's exactly what it is. It's like they landed in soft fucking green pillows.
That's the thing that's, it's just tearing that plane apart. It's ripping it to shreds.
And yet it didn't. And they flew out of there later that day. All they had to do was get spark plugs. It's the only thing they needed. Here's the weird thing. You don't think that these guys are going to have a great fucking story to tell forever?
And great video to go along with it.
Yeah, that's true. If I was this guy, I was like, do me a favor, don't fucking put the picture of me up. Because he doesn't look his best right there.
No.
I mean, when that thing
No.
started, he was a pretty good-looking guy.
It looked like he could be losing an eye, too. That thing's so swollen.
How do you keep his teeth, though?
He looks kind of pussy in this picture, though.
He does. He doesn't look like... The other guys look like, fuck, I don't care if we had a plane crash.
Yeah.
But you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Fezzy, I don't know what you're freaking out about. I mean, you get on an elevator every day, and I bet if Pepper duct taped you to an office chair and just tossed you down a flight of stairs, the fire escape, your shoe would fall off and you'd muss up your hair. No biggie.
All right, here's something that somebody read. Fez, you ready to hear any kind of advice show stuff?
Okay.
Because there's some... and this comes from Bad News Jeff. Fez is his problem in life. Every sentence starts with, it feels like, blah, 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 blah. Always what he feels. Logic is totally missing from his life. Yet he worships at the altar of his own feelings. There is nothing you can do for him because logic is irrelevant to them. You do say, quite a few times, Fezzy, blah, 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 instead of words. And that weirds me out. Bad News Jeff should be your new therapist.
There's no logic to watching this
I'm
thing.
calling for Bad News Jeff, please. I'm having a panic attack. I got some bad news for you. By the way, I'm Jeff. Here comes Bad News Jeff. I bet it makes it this time. I bet they make it to the airport.
It's not going to make it.
How do you know?
Because I've seen this several times now.
Well, don't ruin it for other people. What does it feel
worries
like?
the hell out of me.
Why are you worried?
That this is going to happen to a plane that I'm in or other people are in. That you're just going to see the earth rising up at you, and there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do except just try to not... cover yourself up from the shards of fiberglass of this thing just shattering.
You're only seeing it from the bad side.
I don't see a positive side here.
They make it. That's the positive side.
Yeah, they're fucking fine. They all fucking walked away from this.
These guys
thing.
are fucking bulletproof.
It's like fucking Final Destination, except they can't die.
Steve and Red Bank, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, fellas. So, Ron and Pep, they always make me laugh. But Fez, you make me get a panic attack. Every time you get like this, all of a sudden I start getting sweaty. I feel nauseous. I'm in the car driving, doing 65, and I'm going to crash listening to you.
Don't crash.
But here's the thing. Fez is other people's plane crash video. That when there's a lot of people, when they hear Fez, they go, what if I did that?
It Fez, every time you get like this, it makes me sick to my stomach. You got to get better so you make me better.
The weirdest thing about panic attack people is if they go, what if this happens to me in public? What if other people see me doing this? And that's the only place that Fez really has them. How many panic attacks a week do you think you have, Fez?
I would say I probably have 8 a week.
Fuck.
Maybe you should start listing them.
Where it gets like that, where the hyperventilating starts. And
what was your last one before this?
That was just out on the street. It was like walking back to my apartment, just out of nowhere. All of a sudden, the world looked weird.
The world is weird, dude. The world is a vampire.
And it felt like I couldn't get home fast enough.
Well, that's because despite all your rage, you're still just a fucking rat in a cage. All right, I got a break here, Fez. When we come back, we're going to show you a Ferris wheel falling.
Oh, God.
Everyone dies in this one.
How could they not?
Yeah, well, that's because they're all holding babies. Right back with lots more, including 3 o'clock. Just add a song to the playlist. That's all.
It. Just for song number 5. Look at the playlist.
Just get your head off the 5th thing.
All right.
Get that out of your fucking noggin right now. Let that be a plane crash. By the way, you notice, if you're not fucking with Fez, he stays quiet. He has to be. You have to say something that's totally against what he believes, or ask him something about his shrink. Anything else he stays down for. He stays quiet.